Hey, how's it going? I guess we're not doing an intro this time. Hi. Yeah, we were trying to do some stuff earlier. And yeah, some things got messed up. Some things got messed up. So we're doing this again. We're doing this a second time. Hello. Howdy. Welcome. This is going to be a little bit different stream. Yeah. We're not going to be doing like a whole lot of story or anything like that today. Welcome to the just chatting stream. It's just is what this is gonna be. Yeah, that's kind of the game plan for tonight. We've got a lot of stuff going on over the next couple of weeks, so I feel like we haven't really had much of an opportunity to just kind of hang out. Just hang out and just chill a little bit. Talk about some things, see what's new, you know, all of that good stuff. We've been doing this pretty hard. And then, you know, real life it hits me hard in the beginning of the week. So yeah, today we're just we're not going to be doing a whole lot of story. We're not going to be doing my actual accent or anything like that. We're going to be doing the on-camera stuff. We're going to be back to normal. I am on a microphone a streaming day. But yeah, we've got I think a live letter tomorrow morning. That's like in 6 hours or something like that. We've got a fan fest next week. We've got a lot more like FF10-2 to get through. It's just a lot. So I wanted to just do a stream today where we're just gonna hang out and fish and hunt and enjoy the sights, as they would say, right? And yeah. So I hope y'all are having a good Thursday. It's well, I guess some of you are having a good start to your weekend. Happy Friday to some of you. And yeah, welcome. You know, it's been a weird day. It's been a weird day. That's all I can really say about it. Where even am I going? I guess I can go down here and then take the branch left. I had to find eagles. I had to find some like cardinals. There's a few things that I need from the trapper. Some boar skins, which I guess I can go back down south and get some wild boars. That's really not too hard. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's been a weird couple of weeks just in general. Right. But especially, you know, as the dude VTuber, ooh, there's that spooky word, the male VTuber, right? Yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks, and it's, I don't know, it's made me have to kind of shift some things around and kind of reevaluate a couple of things, right? It's definitely something, to say the least. Why? There's so many issues here. There's so many issues. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. If OBS doesn't want to give me the analytics, that's okay. Refresh. Is that, hey, there you go. Now I can see you, chat. How's it going? Now OBS sees you. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's maybe kind of reevaluate things. I don't think it's something you guys have to worry about too much, right? But you know, I always talk about some things going on off stream and projects that I'm working on and that kind of stuff. You know, to be completely transparent, you know, I do apply to things occasionally, sometimes, and sometimes, you know, they might blacklist me just for even saying that. But obviously with some of the news going on, that makes for a change of plans in a couple of different areas, right? So yeah, it's been an interesting couple of weeks. You know, we don't really talk about a whole lot about that on this channel. There's a couple of reasons for that. Part of it is the aforementioned, hey, they don't like you talking about this kind of stuff kind of thing. But you know, if it's not going to matter, then why not talk about it? Right? Yeah. So to kind of lay the background here, right? We've been doing this a while. We've been doing this. VTubing is starting next month. Beginning next month, I believe, is our third anniversary. We've come a long way. We've done a lot of things. We've played a lot of games. We've seen the sights, right? Man, still no birds. Still nothing. Still no birds. Okay, well that's fine. We'll just be birdless. Yeah, and we've been streaming just in general a little bit longer than that, right? And with this recent news, you know, there's always a lot of the usual sentiment going around, right? You know, blame the corpos and never trust them, and you can't trust agencies and all of this other stuff. Just stay indie. Just stay indie, guys. Why would you ever join an agency? You can't trust them. And you know, I've got a lot of thoughts on that, so that's what we're going to talk about. You know, I think a lot of this and a lot of these opinions that kind of go around, a lot of it is the fandom speaking. It's a person's love for the medium that's speaking for them. But some of it's also just anti-corporate sentiment, which I get. You don't gotta tell me about that. I was telling my friend the other day, like, the older he gets, like, the more zen he gets. And the older I'm getting, like, we've kind of switched places. So, like, I'm practically the anarchist now, right? But you know, I think there's a lot of that going on. But for me, you know, I've been in the entertainment industry. I've been in independent companies and all kinds of stuff. I've been around the block in media for quite a while at this point, right? And I think when people start throwing around a lot of, you know, this is the correct opinion kind of thing, a lot of it that I see is just straight up telling me that they don't understand how entertainment works and how the media industry works, and they probably wouldn't make it in a corporate environment to begin with. I think there's a lot going on. I think it's not quite that simple, right? So that's kind of where this discussion is gonna go, in case you're wondering. You know, when you become a VTuber, you really kind of got to decide what you want to do with it. And I think that's something that gets lost in a lot of these discussions, is everyone's going to have different priorities about what they want from this. And I think a lot of the people that are just kind of pulling the hot trigger and just very upset and just kind of slamming anything that even breathes of trying to make money from this. I think a lot of them are coming from it and starting VTubing or watching VTubing just for the sake of, like, hey, I want to do this for fun. I want to play video games and hang out with people and just have some fun with it. And I think that is fine. I think a lot of people start that way. I started that way. A lot of people do. That's perfectly fine, right? But after 3 years of doing this and 5 years of streaming and being in media for most of my professional career, right? I think I've been very open, maybe not necessarily here on the channel, but especially like on social media and stuff, that, like, yes, I want to do this as a job. Like, I want to entertain people and create my little shows as a career, which means I need money off of this, right? It's not the biggest priority right now. Like, I never want anyone to think like, oh, he's just begging for the super chats or something like that, right? You know, I've always been very open that, like, I feel like if you are going to support a channel, it's because you feel like you are getting something back from that channel. With a lot of streaming, I think it's because you were entertained by them, right? Like, I hope that is what we are providing for you. I hope that's what I'm providing for you. Maybe not the lulz, maybe not the laugh out loud comedy jokes. Hey, the really skinny white guy, he's funny, right? Probably not me, but hopefully, you know, you're learning a little bit. Damn it. How dare you? How dare you? But yeah, maybe, you know, you're learning something, or I don't know, maybe you are entertained. Maybe I'm just helping you while away the days at work while you've got me on in the background, right? I never want anyone to feel like they should donate just because they're pressured to, right? I feel like, just personally, in the way that I was brought up, if someone is paying you something, then you should be putting in the work to make it worth it for that person, right? So that's what I hope that we are providing. But at the end of the day, like, I am trying to do this as a job. And at a certain point, you know, I think some people can be successful as an indie. But I think a lot of the people that are successful indies, they kind of pass up how much the importance of, hey, they already knew someone that was popular was, or hey, they were already independently wealthy was, right? They don't talk about that part whenever they talk about being a successful indie and how they pulled themselves up by the bootstraps. Yeah, I'm sure you did, buddy. I'm sure it had nothing to do with your friend that has 2 million followers giving you a shout out, right? I've seen it here on our channel, right? I've seen it here on our channel because one of the biggest WoW streamers and one of the biggest streamers in general watched one of my guides back in the day, and that is what ended up leading to me getting monetized, is because it brought in that many people. Just one person doing a reaction to one of my videos got me monetized on YouTube. It is that big of a deal. And a lot of people don't like to kind of talk about it. They'll talk about, oh, you got to be lucky. You got to be lucky with the algorithm. You know, they'll be happy to talk about that part. But they don't talk about a lot of the other parts of it that also go into it. Because then it makes it look like nepotism, and they don't want that to happen, right? But that's the reality of it, is that is what it is a lot of times, becoming successful as an indie. So that being said, you know, I've been around long enough to kind of know that there's a difference between you know, trying this to see if you like it, and trying this to see if you are good at it and getting comfortable with it. And then the other side is you've been doing it a while and you know that you've hit a wall, right? I think we still do good here on the channel. I think we still have a lot of fun. You know, I was kind of curious when I started playing this, how it would go over. We have a very wide range of viewers here. I think some people watch because of the FF14 stuff that I've made. Some people watch for like Elite Dangerous, and you know, whenever I try hopping into a new game like this, I never really know how it's going to go, but I think people have liked it. So, you know, I appreciate everyone that's been sticking with the channel and just kind of watching what they like, and especially for you guys that watch, because you watch everything that I do. You know, thank you. I appreciate that. But you know, all that said, you know, I think I'm definitely aware of when I've hit a point of like, okay, I do not have enough time or enough funds to kind of do the things that I want to do with the channel. Right? And that's where things like agencies come along. they definitely have their place, right? And that's kind of where we're at here. There's a lot of stuff that I like doing. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, and I want to keep entertaining as best as I possibly can. But as long as I am still chained to customer service, as long as I'm doing the whole, hey, did you enjoy your stay? Have any questions? Do you need anything tonight? As long as I've still got to stick with all of that, that's like 24 hours a week. That limits. Ooh. It's in the middle of the river. I guess I need the actual rifle, huh? I thought it was small enough the varmint would work. All right. Well, I think I just destroyed that pelt, but that's okay. I think I just absolutely annihilated that pelt. Okay, that's fine. I don't even know if I need any fox skins. But yeah, as long as I am chained to all of that, I'm going to be limited in what I can do. So I've reached the point where I'm like, okay, we need to start looking around and see what we can do. And sure enough, like, I'll be honest, like I was saying, you know, I do look around at openings with streaming groups. You know, take that as you will. And you know, we just kind of throw things out there. I've had a little bit of luck with people. Oh no, you don't. Come on. Where are you? God damn it. Oh. God, it won't even let me deadeye. Just end me. Just end me. End me like my streaming career. Just do it. I don't even need any wolf pelts. They're just annoying me. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so I just kind of throw things out there, and I've had a little luck with, you know, people watching and that kind of thing. It hasn't really gone a whole lot past that. But yeah, I've always openly, I think, said that, like, I'm fine working under professionals, right? As limiting as it might be in some cases, I think the benefits and the way that I work, it's fine. And yeah, just with everything going on, I see a lot of sentiment that is just very, I don't know, spoken from a place of misunderstanding. Yeah. That's it. That's basically the best way that I can describe it, right? You know, I think in a lot of cases there are definitely times when where am I going? Need to go back up there. Let's head over here. Like we died and it went to a camp, and I don't know where that camp was, so that's where we're at. You know, there's definitely drawbacks, and I think a lot of people hit up those drawbacks a lot when they keep talking like, "Hey, just stay indie," right? It's always people that aren't indie themselves, or like it's the people that have like, I don't know, 50 followers or something like that are just doing this for fun to see how they can do it. That like to say that. Right. There's definitely cases of mismanagement. There's only, I don't know, a couple of companies or agencies that I trust, to be completely honest. I've been around entertainment long enough to see a lot of scams and a lot of people that have no clue what they're doing. And yeah, it's once you know how to spot it, it's very easy to spot. And I avoid a lot of names because of that. It's like, I don't know who you are. Yeah, they're trying to promote it as like the next big thing, and obviously I think that is going to paint a lot of sentiment against the bigger names, right? But in terms of like, oh, you have no creativity, and like, oh, you're so restricted, and all of this other stuff. Yeah, that's going to be like that no matter what you do. Once you get to a certain size, you can stay indie if you want. You're still gonna have that problem. I don't know how to tell you that, but that's what's gonna happen. It's just yeah, you've got a lot more to think about as more viewers and more money get involved, right? Because it also means your costs are going to be going up, right? So yeah, it's a situation for this channel in particular, where I'm kind of going with all of this. That I have been looking around, and obviously with the news over the past couple of weeks, especially regarding male VTubers, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of changed some things up in terms of long-term goals and some of the long-term projects that I've had kind of rolling in the back of my mind. I hear something down there. I hear something down there, right? Yeah, I think there's just a lot of nuance to a lot of this discussion when it comes to VTubing and particularly male VTubers. It just kind of gets lost in social media. I think some of it can be for certain, you know, management and maybe too much restriction on talent or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm not part of those discussions, right? I think most of it though is just, you know, looking around, I don't necessarily see all that much bias against male VTubers, so much as I see people just not knowing the kind of content that they need to be creating, right? How to explain this? How to explain it? I'm just kind of rambling while I'm looking for birds, right? I think in a lot of cases, the moment you put the VTuber label on something and people see the animated avatar, like, I think people hit up a lot of viewer expectations a lot, and they think that there's, I don't know, a certain expectation the viewers want from VTubers, and I think there's definitely like a certain culture with VTubing, right? But I think a bigger part of what's going on is that the streamers themselves, in a lot of cases, are trying to fit some kind of expectations within their head, and it's not working out. You know, I think a lot of male VTubers that I see, the best way to describe it, both independent and corporate and really across the spectrum in terms of what's going on, isn't necessarily a viewer bias. I think a lot of them are just trying too hard. It's just really the best way that I can describe it. It's why I don't watch a lot of other talents, right? Their content ends up being like too over the top. They come off loud and obnoxious in a way that hits very differently when it's coming from a guy than it does from a girl, right? There's a lot different implications to volume when it comes to stuff like streaming and that kind of thing, right? And instead of just streaming and being entertaining, they're trying too hard to be VTubers specifically. It's really the best way that I can possibly describe it. You know, when the first generation of Hollow EN came around, they were really good. They were excellent. I really liked them. And then obviously things happened, and it kind of stopped things in their tracks, and I don't think the footing has ever really completely regained. Yeah. But just in general, like, you know, I'm not just saying this as a VTuber, right? I've been in the talent management process, not just for streaming, but for like TV shows and movies for a while. I think I'm pretty good at figuring out what how to cast and what talent needs to be doing and that kind of thing. I've got friends that still do it. My ex did it for some very big names. You know, I think I've got a good eye is basically what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I think when a lot of people like to complain about the numbers and about the male VTuber bias and that kind of thing, you know, looking at other streams and what's going on is just, yeah, they're just trying too hard. And the content ends up being just not very good. You know, I wish there was a nicer way to say it. But that's really the only way that I can say it. It's just not very good. It's not entertaining. You know, especially with streaming and especially with YouTube streaming. VTubers, I think, as an industry as a whole. A lot of your top go-getters, a lot of your top talent, you know, they treat streaming as kind of a show, right? That's why I watch a lot of the people that I watch. It's not because I want to hang out with the streamer and just kind of chill, right? Yeah. Oh, you keep walking. Yeah, I don't watch it to hang out with the streamer. I watch it because I want to watch a show, right? And it's kind of a hard thing to describe if you don't know exactly kind of the vibe that I'm talking about. But if you do watch a lot of different kinds of things, both streaming and traditional television media, you kind of get it, right? Like turning into, let's say, like one of Sakura Miko's Soul Calibur streams. Like, that's an event. It's a show that I sit down to watch. And yeah, they interact with viewers and they're, you know, talking with chat and all of this other stuff. Like, that's all very true. But there's still kind of the show element to it, right? And I think a lot of talents that I watch on the male VTubing end, they're trying too hard to either, I don't know. They're almost caricatures is the best way that I can describe it. It's just too over the top. And yeah, it hits a little bit differently with that kind of talent, I think. What am I even doing up here? Where do I hear a crow? If I have too many crows. Okay, that's fine. That seemed like it should have been walkable, but it's not. That's okay. You know, that's kind of how I feel like this discussion is going. It's cool. Don't worry. Who needs career prospects, right? Yeah. But as I was saying, I think a lot of the talents that I've seen have just been trying too hard. And, you know, I see a lot of people defending them, and, you know, that's fair. I think a lot of these guys are really nice. You know, a lot of the VTubers and people in the community that I see talking on, like Blue Sky, or just having open discussions with this. I mean, they all seem very nice. It's not like they're wearing red armbands or anything like that, for the most part, right? You still get that sometimes. You just gotta push them out. But I do think a lot of them are very naive about the industry and about thinking that the content that they enjoy is what mass media is going to enjoy, like the mass market, right? And it kind of paints the picture of the discussion a little bit. So yeah, when it comes to male VTubing, you know, and I think with everything that was going on the past couple of weeks, at the end of the day, maybe there were some issues with management. Who knows? You know, there's always cases of people, you know, trying to meddle on things that should be working. That's going to be, it's going to happen wherever you go, and no matter what industry or what company you work for, it's going to happen. But for the most part, I think at the end of the day, numbers just aren't there. I mean, that's just really what it comes down to. The numbers are not there. All right. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? So I'm going to take this side path. I'm going to go to explore this little trail. And yeah, at a certain point, you know, there's more money going into it than they're getting out of it. And I think more than anything, I think it's kind of frustrating, especially, is it wasn't just like straight numbers. It's that there was no more growth, right? It's not just that they weren't getting numbers. It's just there was no more growth. They weren't growing the channels. I have not done online all that much. I have a character, but I haven't done a whole lot with it yet. I'm still in the main story. Come on. We're on chapter 4 right now, so I kind of wanted to wait until I finish the story. We'll probably do online. That'll probably be like a thing I do off stream. Unless there happens to be like a big VTuber server somewhere. I don't know if our Red Dead Online has like separate servers. I couldn't really tell. It's not a whole lot of info in game about it. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to doing something like that. But I was kind of put off by it because I guess there's no text chat. Like you can't chat with people or something. I don't know. That's just what I was seeing from the old Reddits, right? And I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I'm going to interact with people. I need to be able to to communicate with them outside of like emotes. I don't know where I am. I don't know if Kita-san Black here can like get through all of this. I might have taken a wrong turn. Oh well. That's fine. Ooh, that is pretty though. Yeah, I definitely have not been down here before. At least not down this way. Let's get down here and fish. Let's go fishing. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. This stream in particular, this is just me kind of chatting. We're just hanging out, enjoying the wilderness. I don't know how much story we'll actually do today, but I do have a couple of side quests that we might be able to go and get done. Play around with those a bit. Alright. But yeah, like I was saying, I think in a lot of cases, like, the people are wanting to blame. I've done like 10 playthroughs. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. This is my first ever playthrough of this. But it was only like $15 on Steam the other day. I'm like, you know what? I've been seeing this pop up all the time. My best friend really liked it. He had a lot of good things to say about it. So I decided to just go ahead and bite the bullet and do it. And yeah, I've really enjoyed it so far. It was definitely worth the hype. It was a little scary seeing 120 gigs downloading. But you know, I just took a day and just let it run. And yeah, I got done. I guess that's all that matters. So yeah, I am enjoying it a lot. There we go. All right, is this considered a lake? Or is it considered a river? I have a feeling it's going to be a river. I haven't done a whole lot of river fishing. There we go. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Ooh, I hear a bear. I hear a bear. Right now, like, we're just hanging out and enjoying the wilderness, but I'm also trying to get a few things for the trapper. Yeah, I have a couple of pelts and various feathers that I gotta find. I don't know where we're gonna track them down at, but that's kind of the bee goal for today. I had some eagle feathers. I need some like cardinal feathers or something like that, I think. Have I eaten the common bulrush yet? I have not. I have not yet. The cattails. You're just a little guy. You're barely worth my time. What are you doing here?
Come here.
I have caught. That's cool. I have killed all of the legendary animals though that are at least available to me. So that's a sockeye. I got it. You know, I know that there's that area, like there's what, Blackwater and tall trees and everything that's like south of that. I have not unlocked any of that yet. But everything up north, we have done all of that. Come on. Come on. There we go. I wonder if these are small enough for me to just put them in inventory. It didn't seem like it was that big. It was only like, what, 5 pounds or something? Oh, you stop that. Yeah, these gotta be smaller guys because they're not really putting much of a fight up. It's not like that legendary that we caught that one stream. That was a whole thing. Keep that. Yeah, it just goes in the old bag. Nice. Very nice. Whoop. I don't know why I pressed that. Okay, that's fine. Whoop. So yeah. That's kind of where my thoughts are, just like in VTubing, right? And yeah, just I think people are just trying to figure it out. But I don't think necessarily that it's necessarily because of one particular reason or another. I think in a lot of cases just people are trying to figure out the content that works. And I think in a lot of cases it's people are trying to fit the idea of content in their mind instead of just, you know, streaming, right? Instead of just being entertaining. And to be clear about all of this, that doesn't necessarily mean that I've got all the answers. I'm not exactly like the funny man here on stream. You know, I'm hoping people are entertained on some level, or at the very least that I'm helping them while away the day. But you know, it's not like I'm the top male VTuber in the world, right? There's definitely things that I could improve on too. Come on. There we go. All right, well, we're getting a lot of salmon, but I think that's about it. I don't know if there's really a whole lot else here. None of the big boys. I don't know if the rivers have the really, really big fish, though. We haven't really seen a whole lot of river stuff yet. We've mostly been fishing in the lakes. There we go. But yeah, you know, as wrapping around to where we started all of this, yeah, it's going to maybe change up how things are going to go for the channel. Like I said, we've been doing this 3 years now. We're not going anywhere. In some ways, it could be good. You know, putting a little less focus on some of the stuff going on behind the scenes and just put it back into the stream itself. And in other ways, kind of bad because I don't want to be in retail anymore. I don't want to be in customer service. And, you know, everything going on kind of puts a hamper into the options that are available long term. So yeah, that's kind of what's going on. But yeah, those are just kind of my thoughts on it. Take it as you will, just as another voice on the internet among the many. Where do we want to go next? Where have I not really spent a whole lot of time? I guess we can go over to Grizzly's East. I don't know if we've really spent a whole lot of time at Oak Creek's Run. Go give that a look. I'm sure they've got a legendary fish over there somewhere too. We can try capturing another one of those. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I've had a lot of thoughts about it lately. It's one of those things where, like, I don't like talking about that kind of stuff a whole lot. Like, I like talking about industry things and just kind of like behind the scenes stuff. But when it comes to mentioning like specific names or anything like that, like that's not something we really do here. We're not a drama tube channel and never will be. I hate that shit. But it is something that I feel like is a topic that has been brought up and kind of needs addressed because obviously it does affect us a little bit as to be in the male VTuber channel. A guy named Hamish. I'd have to go back and look. I don't know if I've done a whole lot with someone named Hamish. We haven't done, I mean, I've done most everything. I don't know which Grizzlies, which Grizzlies we're talking about. Let me look this up. Hamish. Amberino. No, I have not. If it's like an actual side quest, it could be a situation where I just haven't unlocked it yet because I'm not far enough into the chapters, right? I am noticing that some of these side quests, like they only open up at a certain time, right? So we'll probably get there eventually. I have not done hardly any quests up here in Amberino. I just like this environment, so I like coming up here to just wander around a little bit. I am very much like a Ponderosa Pine kind of guy. I really dig this. The southern area, the swamps, not as much my thing. I live that in real life. I don't need the swamps here in game as much. Like chapter 2. Yeah, we can always take a look. I haven't spent a whole lot of time like questing up here, but if it pops up, I'm not opposed to it. Maybe I did do it. I don't really know. We've spent a lot of time doing it, like playing this game, so there's just there's a lot of things it could be. Yeah, it's probably too far up the mountain. We're gonna try. I need a lot of different types of feathers, and I don't know which birds are which. So we're just gonna shoot them all. That's a crow. All right. Well, I thought you would be something more unique, but that's okay. Get any feathers? No, I didn't. Okay, that's fair. Just be like that. Whoa. 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 I mean, there's really no one up here. And I'm getting really annoyed at these guys all coming up on the trail and interrupting our chat time. So you know what? You know what? All right. I haven't done a whole lot with like getting extra horses. Just because I kind of like the horses that I've got. I need to I still need to get this one up to 4 with Bond because I just bought it earlier today. But yeah, I'm not opposed to adding more to the stable, I guess. Hmm. All right, we got to keep an eye out. We got some bighorn sheep, but they're all 2 stars. I know that I need some sheepskins too. I've got the trinket for whatever good that's gonna do, but I need some sheep, and I need some cow. I need cowhide. I need a perfect cowhide. Yeah, we got to keep an eye out for that too. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like a nice lake. See if we can find something here. Like, I've got the map from that one dude, so I can mail him all the fish. Oh, that's a bear. That's like a bear. Okay. Whoops. This shit again. Annoying. I just want to fish. I just want to fish. Hey, what's up, Noah? Welcome back. Gotta make it hard on me. Farms only. That's kind of what I figured. But I've noticed, like, sometimes I'll come across, like, elk. And it's technically like a bull hide or whatever. I wasn't sure. I was hopeful. But that's fine if not. I know exactly the farm to go to get that. We know it well. I've killed a few cows there. I mean, the owners never say anything, so I'm like, you know what? If they're just gonna let me. All right. I think these I can slip under. And it's fine. I don't know if I've turned in any other grizzly bear. I could turn in some black bear. I don't know about grizzly. I don't know if I found a perfect grizzly yet. All right, let's try this. The bull rush. All right, are we do we have a legendary around here? I would have to imagine Oak Creek's Run would. But I don't know where it would be. That's the question. I guess we can kind of wander around the side of it. See if maybe something pops up. We'll test it out. First, I need to get you brushed up. I think it's just losing a lot of stam really quickly because it's still a new horse. I don't know if horses get like XP the same way that humans do.
Sorry, girl.
All right, let's look around here. Just immune to the bull rush here, so he just throws up. Yeah, I mean, we got plenty of cattails around here. Not exactly something you want to eat. I don't think it's like poisonous or anything. It's just, why? Kind of nasty. Yeah. Gotta keep an eye out. Lake lures. Come to think of it, I don't know if the notice will pop up if I'm on my horse. I thought it did. I could have just been making that up. Another bear. Bears. You know, if this one has a better hide, why not? Yeah, because this is where the legendary bear was, right? Bigardi or whatever. Roddy. Well, yeah. Maybe this one doesn't have a legendary fish. I mean, there's a few less legendary fish than there are animals, so you know what? That's all right. If there's not, there's not. We're just having VTuber chat while we dick around. That's okay. God knows it's gonna take me, if we do find another legendary spot, like another 5 hours to reel the thing in. What are you? Are you something that I can pick up? Ooh, you are. What are you though? Very pretty. Dragon's Mouth Orchid. Oh, it's another fine good. Okay. Well, the little shack doesn't have it. I'm guessing there's no legendary here, and that's fine. It's fine if there's not. I guess I can take a look inside, though. I don't know if there's anything to really find. Ooh, I could take some gun oil. Maybe a cigarette card? You got any cigarette cards? I still gotta find like a lot of those. Oh, hello. Fine brandy. Oh, the gold pocket watch. Oh. Hell yeah, this is what I needed this. Yeah, this is for one of my trinkets. I've been wondering where I could find it. Yeah, I guess maybe I just gotta search a bunch of these shacks for me to find like all of the extra trinket things. What do we got in here? When will I do missions? I don't know if we'll do any missions to this stream. I didn't number this stream, so maybe not. But, you know, if we decide to, it is still an option. It's mostly like side quests and stuff. I'm in Saint Denis. That's kind of where things are at the moment. We're trying to find John's boy. He got kidnapped. Might have been our fault. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too much. I guess we could go back and check out what happened to Braithwaite Manor too. Now that we burned it down, I wonder if anything changes if I try going back there. That might be kind of cool. We are going to replace the bear pelt with the perfect elk pelt. Yeah. Whoop. All right. Where is the nearest trapper? There you are. I knew we were in the general area. All right, let's go. Yeah, I mean, if we want to do some, we've got one of the quests from Micah. I guess we can do that one maybe. We'll eat my one fish. I can't believe a 14-pound 14-pound fish only gave me one little flaky biscuit. Yeah, we've been doing this pretty hard, like the past week, at least in my stream time. I thought just a day to just kind of like run around and enjoy the wilderness, explore a little bit. Awesome, appreciate it, Cosmic. Welcome. We do a little of everything here. We'll be doing the FF14 live letter in, God, 5 hours, I guess. Ugh, I gotta find a way to stay awake. Kind of why I'm doing just a chatting stream, because if I have to like stay on the entire time, I will be so tired by the time this live letter watch along happens. But yeah, that's one of the things I like about this game, though, is just being able to wander around. Like, they've done just such a good job with the environment. I really dig it. But, you know, I might hop into online at some point, and just so I can see some of the areas that are still locked to me. I do want to see Tall Trees in New Austin. I'm sure New Austin is going to be a generic desert level. You know how I feel about those. But Tall Trees sounds fun. Alright, he's just down here. I do want to keep an eye out for... See, I think I've already turned in a possum pelt to him. Ooh. Yeah, another fox pelt might not be bad, though. I probably destroyed the pelt on that one. It's facing the wrong way. We'll try it. Shot it in the butt. As expected.
Easy, girl. Nearly there.
But yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts, though. Just to kind of know my thoughts on it again. For all the good that it does, right? I just yet another voice on the internet. But yeah, you know, it does mess up some of my plans of trying to maybe enjoy applying to an agency. Because yeah, I would like to do it at some point. I would like to be in a company. I would like to enjoy the presence of others. Have some kind of direction to what we're doing on the channel, and basically just have that backup. But yeah, I think in terms of everything going on with the agencies right now, though, I think they just haven't figured out the content, and the numbers just aren't there. You know, I'm sure there's a lot going on with management and that kind of thing, as there usually is. But I think more of it is just they just were not getting the numbers. Light feathers. Black bear claw. Turning one eagle talon. One alligator tooth. And all of these. Nice. And we need to go hit up a fence.
I hope you make something pretty with that. All right, can't hurt to be stocked up with these.
All right, let's take a look. Let's see what's opened up to us. So yeah, you know, as far as what we've got going on here, just in the immediate future, it's ooh, those are kind of neat. Those are kind of neat. Let's see what else we can get. If there's anything else that needs a legendary elk. Not my thing. Ghost bison. That one, the one that needs the cowhide? Yeah.
I got an old war buddy down in Rio Bravo who's one of the best.
Okay. Perfect buck. Ooh, I kind of like the elk flop hat. That's kind of nice. But then I won't be able to buy the other stuff. need a lot of elk. You just need a lot of elk, huh? But it does give some pretty nice stuff. I mean, it's all about the fashion, right? That's really what we're after. Hmm. What do I need for these? Perfect boar, perfect bull. Yeah, we can go ahead and buy the perfect fox moccasins. Those seem kind of neat. Reasonably warm. Problem is I need some stuff for like hot weather. I don't have a whole lot for just hot weather. Well, you know, I guess we'll go ahead and buy it. Like, the legendary items can only be used for certain things anyways, so we might as well just go ahead. Let's see. Two-tone moccasins. One perfect buck. We can go ahead and buy it. Yeah, sure. Why not? We're good. Thank you. All right, where are we going next? We need to hit up a fence somewhere. I guess we can go down to Emerald Station. Emerald Ranch, which we never did figure out what the deal was with all of that. Ugh. Sleep until morning. There we go. And don't forget, always got to tear down your camp when you're done. Leave it as you found it. That's the rule. Here we go. Yeah, once this round of storms ends up getting done, I think it's time for me to start looking at some camping. It's been a while since I've done it. Like actual camping. A couple years ago, we rented out a cabin near one of our lakes. But, I actually putting up a tent. The problem is I don't know if I have a sleeping bag. I think I've got a tent laying around, but I don't know if I've got like a decent sleeping bag for it, right? And you definitely need one of those. You know, one time when I was out on a film shoot, you know, we stayed at like a KOA or something like that. But this was out in California, so I'm like, you know, I was still relatively new out there. Only been there a couple of years. Definitely not done any of the outdoor stuff. And, yeah, I didn't bring a proper sleeping bag. And it makes a big difference. Because believe it or not, California does get very cold at certain times of the year. So like I had a sleeping bag and like just covers, but they weren't like, you know, they rate them according to the temperature that they can be used in, right? And yeah, I don't think I got more than maybe an hour or two of sleep because I was just shivering so much that entire night. It was awful. It was hell. Absolute hell. So yeah, I probably need to go hit up like an Academy Sports or whatever we've got around here to try and maybe get one of those. But yeah, we want to do maybe like a kayaking camping trip. Or like you take it's just deer. Nothing good. Nothing good. That's fine. What are you? Silver fox. Interesting. All right. And yeah, where you like kayak for a little bit down a river, and then you stop to make your camp along the way. So like instead of staying at like an actual campground, or sometimes like depending on where you go, some places that you can do this, they have campgrounds along the river, but you can't access them like any other way. So yeah, we might do that. It's just this time of year is always really awkward. This time of year is always really awkward because of all the storms. It's like you can't really find like a decent window to try and get in there and get it done, right? I don't know. I've been craving the outdoors. Just getting out for a bit, seeing the sights. How did I get here? Do we want to go back to the trapper now? Okay, so I just head up north. Got it. Here we go. It'll be a short trip. It's fine. He's just right off the road. I mean, it's not like there's a whole lot of other things to do around here other than that. So it's like, you know, you might as well, if you're going to be stuck in the middle of nowhere, at least go out and enjoy it a little bit, right? I mean, I can't say it's not pretty. Most of the problems that I have with where I'm at, it's more the culture than it is the landscape. All right, bringing this back to you. How you doing?
Welcome back.
Howdy. Sorry, Kita-san. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I don't know if I've sold him a coyote yet. Have now. Ooh. You will see me again. You've got a long list of stuff that I still need. Every time I think I'm like making progress, it's like he's got a new boot, new gloves or something like that that I didn't know existed. So, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Basically, just sell everything that you get to him. You can get a couple ornaments or whatever for your camp. Ignore your camp. Your camp doesn't help you. What have they ever done? What you need is Trapper. Whee! Right, let's get down here and talk to our buddy at the fence. Maybe I have started a quest from Hamish. Just sitting here thinking about it, I'm like, the name sounds really familiar, but I can't remember if it was for a quest or not. Is this one of the really long ones that's going to stop in the middle? Yeah. Of course it is. I should rob it just for the impudence of it all. I haven't done a solo train robbery yet. That one's a big one. Might not be a bad idea. Not that I've really got anything to do with all the money that I have right now. Ooh, that was a hard stop. Horses, I need cows. A lot of cows there.
So it goes.
Hmm. Yeah, I never did figure out what is going on with that house. I never did. Oop.
Remember you
Hmm.
passed through here some time ago, huh?
I did. Okay. No, it's the old brass compass that I need. God damn it. Okay. Well, that's fine. Wonder...
Been a
Hmm.
while since you were through here.
Has been. A gold tooth. All right. Can be sold for cash. Well, I guess that's not the pocket watch that I needed. And I'm just gonna have to look up like a guide on how to find most of this stuff. Like these tiny little
Remember
trinket
you
ones.
passed through here sometime.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not getting it. All right, we want to go down to Saint Denis. Oh, this is a professor. Hey, we got to go. I was helping him build the world's very first electric chair. So that's fine. Sorry, buddy. Whoops. Well, you know, that's what happens when your dog just lays under your horse like that. What else do you expect? Oh, yeah, give me that storm. Give me these stormy plains. Yeah. Yep. Kind of going through the ammo, aren't I? Okay. Yeah, we can do some of these side quests before we head out. I do want to, like... This will probably be a little bit shorter stream. Just because I want to start getting set up for live letter. If we do it. I hate skipping live letters. Because I know so many people like them, but I don't... This schedule that I'm on is all kinds of wild. I'm just trying to survive, man. Every day is a struggle. All right, maybe we can run into a boar while we're here. We need to get like a couple extra boar skins down to the trapper too. Yeah, they've got a lot down here near Saint Denis. As I was saying. All right. Yeah, I don't think there's really a whole lot unexpected on the way. I think a lot of the big news is going to be for 8.0. I've been seeing some teasers of some of the interviews that the press junket's been doing. They haven't given out any of the full interviews yet.
How did anyone not kill you already?
And yeah, it sounds like 8.0 might be changing up quite a bit with systems and that kind of thing. And yeah, I'm really excited about that. We'll see where that goes. One of the comments that I saw talking about it from one of the interviews was talking about a change to how totems work. You know, your extreme totems to get the mount, your pity tokens. It'll be interesting to see how all of that changes. I don't really know what it's going to mean for the game. Hopefully it's a good thing. But I guess we'll find out. I can go ahead and put that up. So I want to bring out the varmint rifle and get one of these Herons. But you know, we should be getting the trailer at the very least. It has been a while since I've hopped in. I hopped in today to get a little bit more crafting done. I finished up another submarine. Finished up the one we were working on the last time that I streamed it. So that was nice. I've got that out on the block now. I've been trying to get items. Just so I can keep working on this photo studio. But, you know, I kind of put it on pause for a little bit because now we're going to be getting extra stuff for the next patch. We're going to be getting expanded slots. Ooh, this will be interesting. Yeah, he was accused of illegal animal husbandry, so take that as you will. And murder, you know, throw that in there.
For you will be moved to a better realm. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the calm removal of this man's existence.
Oof. Oof.
Incredible! He's nearly dead.
Oh no.
Humane.
Oof. Ooh, buddy. Taking forever. Oh no.
Oh, his life may have been troubled, but his passing is peaceful.
Is that what you call it? Oh, well, you know.
Somebody shoot me.
He forgot the wet sponge. I watched the Green Mile. I know how this works.
Oh, let's get out. You don't seem overly humane to me.
You seem very calm about this.
Sorry, lady. I can't believe this. Help me!
So, how'd that go, Professor? You know, he's not using it anymore. The electric chair blueprint. Flip. Wonder if I could sell this. That'd be nice. Nothing to see here. Move along. All right. And then we had an artiste friend. we might need to we might need to be careful with this one. Not what I needed. Not what I needed to do. There we go. Sorry, I am working on some stuff. There we go. Okay. Let's see how this is gonna go. Where was this gallery he was talking about? Come on, Kita-san, get over here. We're gonna hit you up. All right. That's not a hitch. Okay. Got to be a hitch around here somewhere. Come on. They're like all over the place except when I need them. Ooh, the storm inside the city's kind of cool.
Good morning, mister.
Gallery Laurent. Okay. I don't know what this is gonna be like. All right, give me 1 moment here. Give me 1 moment here. I gotta check something real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. What scene am I in? Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, I think I got it. I think I've got it. We're doing this live. We're doing this live. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's head into this gallery. Let's see what this is gonna be like. Let's see what's going on here. All right, upstairs. All right, the fancy gallery. You know it's fancy when you got to go upstairs. He was a painter friend. Met him in a bar.
If that's possible. It's a free show, so don't come asking for a refund.
What's this show then?
Mr. Charles Chatternay. Go and see for yourself, but don't blame me.
Got into some trouble with
Exhibition is through there, if you can call it
the
that.
husbands of one of the wives. Yeah.
Sooner you go in there, sooner you can come out.
I just don't like how much time
Okay.
I'm spending with the man is all.
Just wait until you see his work. It's very progressive.
Oh, progressive, is it?
I'm not so sure how I feel about progression. Paintings or otherwise.
Well, you know.
You won't have seen the like of it before. I promise.
Maybe that's
Where is Charles? He hanging out.
I think that it's Greek.
Oh, hey. We know these. It's from our photographer friend.
Could be Roman.
Ma'am?
I know, yeah. He got his work shown. Nice.
Excuse me, partner.
Very nice.
You know, it's Italian most likely.
Oof. Okay. Close your eyes, kids. Looking respectfully at the floor.
Modern for my tastes.
Looking respectfully at the floor.
Look at these idiots.
Excuse
Looking
me,
respectfully.
Mr. Chatternay. Couldn't you have painted some drawers on her?
Madame, I paint her in her natural state, as she was and will be in paradise.
There's nothing natural about that.
Clothes are civilization, repression, death. To be naked is to be free.
Is it? Is it though?
Buddha said, you know, we are all just here to fuck.
Is it though?
Explains the decadence of those Hottentots.
Hey, you got a picture of my wife here.
Is it though?
Delicate.
Is that your behind? Why would you be showing it to that man?
That's my mama. As nude as the day she was born.
Is it though?
Looking at my husband's buttocks.
Stop looking at my mama.
Well, maybe she shouldn't expose herself like that.
She's disgusting.
The nerve on you.
Well, you know.
Come on, Mildred. This is no place for us.
Come here.
Son of a bitch. You filthy little man. Come on, horse. We're leaving.
I think Arthur likes the. I think he likes the art gallery. I think he's having a good time. Oh. There we go. All right, who's next? All right, now pick up my hat. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's go. I got a different hat on. I picked up the wrong one. Well, that's fine.
This way, come on.
We'll put this in the old collection.
The exhibition, what can you say? It was not boring.
That it definitely was not.
Arch test people, push them. I thought I was a fraud, a no-talent brushwasher. Now I'm not sure. We provoke emotions, no?
You keep provoking emotions like that, all your canvases left punch holes.
You, I was a whole ass.
You did, and you are. Now maybe go be an asshole somewhere else.
Here we are. I know a lady over here. She may let me stay.
Well,
Good luck.
you one of the models you had here?
Think someday I can feel it.
Perhaps. Right now, it seems like the only thing it'd get me is kicking the balls.
You are funny, you know. I hope to see you again sometime. My angel, my little bird, it's me.
Well, you know, it do be like that. All right, where are you, horse?
Greetings, friend.
Come on over. All right, well, that being said, I think we'll go ahead and call it today. I just kind of wanted to get my thoughts out about the whole situation going on with, well, you know, but we will hopefully be back here a little bit later to do some live letter. So that'll be exciting. Are you ready? I'm ready. We'll see if I can stay awake for it. I think it's 5 hours from now. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put it up on the old list. But thanks a ton for hanging out with me, listening to me ramble a little bit, tell my thoughts, tell my story. It is what it is. People have other opinions about it and that kind of thing, but that's just kind of where my head's at with it. It's more to do with like just my thoughts going ahead with this channel and what we're going to be doing going forward. Yeah, losing one of the big agencies that I actually trust is kind of, it's a bit of a blow. I can't sugarcoat it. So yeah, you know, the only other thing I can do is just kind of keep controlling the content that I want. If you guys want to help, as always, like, subscribe, clips are welcome, that kind of thing. Share with your friends, anything to support the indies. But yeah, there's just, I think there's a lot more nuance to it than what a lot of people online like to say. Yeah. So that's it. But that being said, I will see you guys. He'll be all right. He'll be okay. So yeah, I will see you guys a little bit later. Take care. Bye-bye.